What's up, ladies and suckers? It's TVE 365, and it's week 6 of the NFL 2017, little bit of 18 season. And I thought, why I'll make my power rankings of all 32 teams. Now, the gameplay you're watching is just a random. I was just looking for anything to put in this video. So, this is a Mud Squad's gameplay. It's a good game, though, so be sure you watch the game. But let's get into this power rankings, all 32 teams. Number 32, we got the Browns at 0-5. The Browns are the worst team in the league. I'm sorry. I don't need to talk about them, man. They get bashed on enough. Let's leave them alone. Next, we got the 49ers, 0-5. At least they go into overtime. We got the Giants, 0-5. Giants are at 30, by the way. 0-5. At least the games are close. We got the Bears, 1-4. They beat the Steelers. Trubisky. Woo. We got the Colts, the Colts at 28, 2-3. When luck gonna come back. We got the Chargers at 27. We snuck one in. We got the Cardinals at 2-3. What the hell happened to us? We got the Dolphins at 25. Ryan Tannehill, please come back. We got the Bengals at 24. We got potential. We got the Jets at 23. How the hell we get this good? Titans at 2-3. 54 points, is it that much? Cowboys at 2-3. Okay, now we'll start talking about teams now. Now I put the Cowboys here because they won the automatic games. They beat the Giants. They beat the Cardinals. Now the only reason people were picking them against the Giants or picking them to lose against the Giants is because the past, what has happened in the past. But if you look at both teams on paper, the Cowboys should win every day, and they did. But whenever they have been tested by any okay teams like the Rams or good teams like the Packers and the Broncos, they have lost convincingly. Like they have lost. Like the Packer game was close, but if you watch that whole game, the Packers were you could tell the Packers were gonna win that game. The Cowboys were just kind of hanging along, maybe take a lead here and there, but they basically set the game up for the Packers to win. So not impressive. The Bills, look at their wins they've gotten. Lions, Falcons, two great teams this season. They need to just. I put them here at what they 3-2. I put them at 20. I put them here because their team is showing potential. They show that they can hang with basically any team in the league. And when you can just give your team a chance to win, that's why they get their upsets, because they always have a chance. And when you have a chance, anything can happen. So Buffalo Bills at number 20. Buccaneers, I forgot to put the record, but the Buccaneers, I think they're 2-2. Buccaneers, I don't know what this team's going to, man. I don't really know what this team's going to do. They show that their offense is has a whole bunch of firepower, but they just need to put everything together. They need to try to get through that tough division they're in, and we'll see what they can do. Vikings, shoot, Bridgewater, they need you, bro. This team just can't be consistent, man. They did beat the Bears, but they're the Bears, man. I think the Vikings can be a good team, though. I think they have what it takes to be a playoff team, but they just need to be more consistent on offense. Their defense will do the rest. Raiders, baby, come back. You can blame it all. Okay, first of all, the division is the toughest division in football. They have to go against the Broncos and the Chiefs twice. So, but I'm going to put them here at number 17. I think they can easily move up when Derek Carr comes back. But right now, they just need to keep the record close until Derek Carr comes back. That's all they need to do. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. My grandma called me. But yeah, just keep the record close. Keep them at least have a shot to make the playoffs. And I think they will when Derek Carr comes back. Where were we at? Where's Raiders? All right, number 16, we're going to put the Ravens here. The Ravens take care of business. They lose a couple games, but the games they are supposed to win, they take care of business. They win those games. So that's how I'm going to put the Ravens there. They just need to beat the Steelers at least once, and I think they easily can take that division. So that's all they need to do. They just need to beat them Steelers, man. And the Steelers are struggling heavy right now. So they can easily take that division. So I'll put the Ravens at 3-2 at 16. 15, we got the Saints. Saints kind of impressed me this year. The Saints could be a good team, but once they lose Drew Brees, they're gonna be trash. So I think right now this is their one season that they can really be the best that they can be. Because Drew Brees, I don't know what's gonna hold for him. I think this is the last year of his contract. If he goes, the team is gonna be dog. They're gonna be dog doo doo. So this right now could be the last season they could do something. I think 2-2 is not that bad. They lost to what? They lost to the Vikings and they lost to the Patriots. The Vikings is a winnable game, but the Patriots, you already know they're going to do that. So, I mean, I don't know. I put the Saints here because I think they could do something. I think they're playing for Drew Brees right now. I think this is the best that we're going to see the Saints in years because I think after this year, either Drew Brees is going to retire or get traded. I don't think they're going to sign him for another year. I think they need to move on and try to rebuild this team. So, I'll put them here at number 15, the Saints, 2-2. 14, we're going to put these Steelers. If the Steelers keep playing at this level that they're playing right now, they're going to go all the way in the Jets territory. Like, they need to step it up right now. They should be a lot higher with the power they have on offense. I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know what's going on. I don't watch the Steelers. Someone could tell me, but 14 is a freaking, like, I'm giving them a gift. They should not be this high. But I think they do have 3 wins, 2 losses, but 1 loss and they can drop, believe me. So we're going to put them there, though, 14. Texans, the best 2-3 team in the league, fast. They lost to the Jaguars week 1. No Deshaun Watson. The Chiefs. And what's the third team they lost to? Let me go. It don't matter. But they're 2-3. They can do it, though. This team has heart, and they got the players to back it up. This team can really get down to business. They lost to the Patriots. This team could easily be a playoff team. The Titans, we don't know what they're going to be. They lost Mariota. They need to get Mariota back if he even comes back. The Jaguars, they're going to give them a run for their money, but I believe they already beat the Jaguars. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they already beat the Jaguars. So that's all they need to do. Wait, no, they lost to the Jaguars the first game. Duh. But I think if they beat the Jaguars again, they take over that division. The Colts, they're just praying for Andrew Luck to come back. They don't even care about the record, truthfully. They just want to keep it at least a little bit. They just want to keep it so Andrew Luck can make a comeback, man. So Texans, they need to get down the bit. They need to start winning them games, bro. They need to beat their main goal. They need to focus on, like I said, is to beat those Jaguars. So, there we go. Texans at 13. 12 is them Jaguars. Woo-wee! This defense got some bad men on it. I don't know if I try to sound like Stephen A. Smith a little bit, but they had that defense, boy. Woo! They will tear your quarterback up. Whether it's sacking them, intercepting them, they will do both. They will tear your team up. They don't take any survivors. Now their offense just feeds off the defense. Defense plays good, offense plays good. And that's a bad combination. I mean, that's a good combination for them, but bad for every other team. So, Jaguars, boy. 5 interceptions on one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I mean, do I need to say anything else? Jaguars, number 12. Number 11, we got these Rams. They're 1 touchdown away from being the Seahawks. I mean, Cooper Kupp, that's an NFL catch. He's supposed to make that catch. So they could easily beat the Seahawks. That's why I'm putting them there. They got impressive wins. They have improved drastically. People don't understand. People are so surprised that the Rams are doing good. Which I'm surprised, but not as surprised as some of these other people. So if you think they've been just stacking up their defense for years after years. They've been trading for people on offense and just stacking their defense through the draft over the years. But they've just never been able to do anything because the division used to be hard, but now the division's starting to get softer and not that difficult. So now all those skilled people are starting to get better. They're improving. Jared Goff entered his 2nd year. They got him some weapons. It's like, what do you expect? These people to just be trash forever? People are going to improve, and that's what's happening with the Rams. They're improving. Let me help her finish this up. I'm going to be over this video length. I don't even know how I'm going to put after this video, but next team, we got the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, they're getting better, man. They maybe should have lost to the Seahawks. I mean the Rams, but they didn't. And look at this. Look at Marshawn, beast mode. But the Seahawks are always a threat because they don't give up. Seattle never gives up. A lot of these teams, they getting blown out. They're getting beat 21 points. They'll start to sag off. Start to call it a day. Seattle never gives up. Seattle have a losing record. They're still trying to make the playoffs. That's why they're always a threat, because they have a playoff mentality. They may not have the skill to make the playoff, but everybody on that team has that playoff mentality, and they know what they have to do to make the playoffs because they have veterans that can lead them. So you got to put Seattle there at number 10. Number 9, got to put them Redskins. They have impressive wins and tough losses. They lost to the Chiefs and the Eagles. They beat the Redskins. They beat the, the Raiders. And I forgot the other team, the Rams. So you got to put the Redskins there. They can do something. They're the only team. They're going to be the wild card in the NFC East. I think the Eagles are probably going to do what they do and split a game with the Cowboys. But we got to sweep the Redskins. We got to sweep this team, but it's not about that. I think the Redskins at number 9 because it all depends how Kirk Cousins plays. If Kirk Cousins lights it up, the team loves that. They start playing better. Redskins. Number 8, we got the Lions. Lions need to stop getting upsetted. They need to start winning those games they're supposed to win. They cannot let teams come into town and beat them up. They cannot be the same Lions. They have to prove, but they have potential. They can beat up on these teams. Matthew Stafford, I think he's in the prime of his career right now. Even though people may think he's a little bit older, I think right now he kind of had a late prime. This is the best we're going to see Matthew Stafford. He's getting that quarterback money. He needs to start playing like it. I think he is. Pats at number 7. Patriots. I mean, their defense, suspect, but their offense, it has Tom Brady, so they always have a chance. So you always got to rate them high because they got the GOAT quarterback. Next, we got the Eagles at 4-1. Yeah, I'm an Eagle fan. I put them here. Put them at number 6 because we only have one impressive win on our schedule, and that's beating the Redskins on week 1. That's the only impressive win. Next, we beat the Giants, beat the Chargers, we beat the what's that team we just beat? The Cardinals. That's it. And we beat the Redskins. That's only those 4 impressive wins. We have no signature good team win. So the Panthers are going to be that test. Now I put the Panthers right in front of us at number 5, 4-1. Panthers are showing that they can get those big wins and they can get the easy wins. They can do it both, and that's what it takes to be a good team. You gotta beat the teams you're supposed to beat and beat teams that you maybe were the underdog, and you gotta get some of those wins, and that's what they're doing. Golly, 13-minute video. Let's get it, man. Broncos at number 4. If their defense plays good, their offense doesn't need to do anything. All Trevor Siemian does not need to do is throw picks. If he does not throw picks, they're winning the game. The defense is just that good. Their defense can carry the team to the promised land. And that's what we're going to do, man. Broncos, number 4. Number 3 is the Packers. Show them what you got, Raji. Discount, double check, State Farm, freaking enthusiast Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, throwing dimes. Defense, better than we've seen in years, even though they kind of give up too many points, but they're better than we've seen in years. They deserve to be at that, number 3 spot. How about them Falcons? Boy, that team nasty. Super Bowl. That's my Super Bowl pick right there. The Falcons. They good, boy. Falcons, nice. They will rat-tat-tat them butt cheeks. Now, of course, they got upset by the Bills, but teams get upset. That's why the NFL is amazing and beautiful. Because every week, you never know what can happen. Next team at number 1, I mean, everybody knows the Chiefs. Now, Chiefs, I expect them to do good in the regular season. Regular season doesn't matter to the Chiefs. All that matters is the postseason. Are they going to get knocked off in the first round like every year? That's all that matters. The Chiefs are going to finish with the best record in the NFL, easily. But what are they going to do in the postseason? That's all that matters. So those are my top teams, on my 32-team power ranking. I think it's a pretty good power ranking. I think especially top 20, I think is perfect. I think everything from 20 to 32 is kind of iffy because I don't really watch those teams that much. But I think top 20 I think is pretty good, man. So I hope you guys like it. Leave your top 10 in the comments, or leave any ones that you did not agree with in the comments, and we can argue, boy. Let's get it. Add me at the KFC Warrior 32 on PlayStation if you want to get this work. Let's go, man. TB365, I'm out.